back to Kitchen Chemistry with Mrs. Engel and our experiment for today, which is looking at the rate of dissolving. Now the process of dissolving is called solvation, S-O-L-V-A-T-I-O-N. We learned last class that whether or not a solution forms is dependent upon the criteria. First, the characteristic of your solute and solvent. Now let's make sure we understand the definitions of these two terms. The solute is the object or substance that is being dissolved. That could be a solid, liquid, or a gas. The solvent is the substance that's doing the dissolving, that acts upon the solute. And again, it could be a solid, liquid, or gas. For right now, we're dealing with liquid, or solid, liquid solutions. Our solutes today are bath bombs. And I have a bath bomb cube, we're going to call this a cube, it's not perfect, and bath bomb powder. Now when you're doing this experiment at home, for the other criteria, you can use sugar, salt, or if you have some bath bombs or Alka-Seltzer around your house, those would work just as well. The three criteria we're looking at today is, does temperature impact the rate of dissolving? Does stirring impact the rate of dissolving? And finally, the one I'm demonstrating, does surface area impact the rate of dissolving? And surface area is the surface area of the solute. We're going to time the rate at which this cube dissolves in water. Now, a couple of things. Both of our bowls of water are at the same temperature. Both of them have 5 cups of water. I have my trusty assistant and videographer here today who's going to press the timer for us, and we're just going to place this in and see how long it takes to dissolve. Now the hard part here is to wait, as well as to not stir it. And as you're looking at the top, you can see some effervescence occurring, but it is still not dissolved. We're going to pause our video and I'll be right back to let you know the results. So it took 4 minutes and 7 seconds for our clump of bath bomb to dissolve. Now we have the powdered. And again, my trusty assistant is here to see how long does it take for the powder bath bomb to dissolve. Ready, set, go. I would say it is dissolved. 6 seconds. Your goal today is to do the same type of experiments, but what I would like you to do, and you need to remember that you want to keep your water volume consistent, as well as the amount that you are using. So you can decide, do you want to use 1/4 of a teaspoon? Do you want to use 1/2 a teaspoon or a teaspoon? Again, you can use anything that is soluble in water. Salt will work for this. Sugar would work for this as well. But you want to set up an experiment now testing room temperature water, hot water, and cold water, and to see what effect that would have. You also want to set up an experiment where you put the salt or sugar in room temperature water without stirring, salt and sugar in room temperature water with stirring. What is the difference? How fast does it dissolve? The main point though is to not only send me your data tables, but also send me an explanation. Why does the rate of solvation change from a powder to a cube, or from hot to room temperature to cold, or from stirring, not stirring? The explanation is the most important part of the process. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next week.